Soldiers patrol outside two facing apartment buildings placed under complete lockdowns. No one is allowed out. Only government workers delivering food are allowed in. At least 5,000 people live crammed into these two rundown blocks. Almost all are foreign migrant workers, mostly from South Asia. Aside from these two apartment buildings, another nearby condominium block, as well as two clusters of villages in other parts of the country, have been placed under similarly strict lockdowns due to worrying numbers of coronavirus cases. I spoke with a resident of the lockdown condo.
Rasa bosan pun ada.
We have many emotions. We feel restless but also frightened. With all the soldiers, police, barricades surrounding us, guns everywhere, it feels like we're in a war zone.
Across Malaysia, more than 4 million migrant workers live in crowded conditions, often in stifling makeshift shacks on now idle building sites. Many of those workers, as well as tens of thousands of refugees, have now lost all their income and are relying on handouts.
Actually, the situation is really serious. Unfortunately, they are being abandoned by their employers, and that means that there is no money to put food on the table for themselves and their families. So every day the demand for food and groceries is growing.
There are worries undocumented foreigners will fear coming forward if they are sick, despite government reassurances that they will not be detained.
The civil society organizations and NGOs who are working with them have tried their level best to convince them and to tell them that they are safe, that they can actually go and get tested.
Meanwhile, health authorities continue screening the thousands of foreign residents of the lockdown apartments. Any who test positive will swiftly be transferred to hospital and get first-rate care. Rian Maelzer, CGTN, Kuala Lumpur.